Fear is darkness. It's the absence of light. How do you dispel darkness? How do you overcome darkness? And the answer is simply by bringing in light. And faith, or Iman, is light. Fear, thus, is the absence of that light. And part of the way of the believer, of the Muslim, is the way of a warrior of light, a spiritual warrior, to face the darkness, to face the fear. And that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that you may not like a thing that is actually good for you. And that is to fight in the way of Allah. And the ultimate fighting in the way of Allah is fighting against the self. It's facing the self. And in this case, what one fears. So we could try to avoid the things that we are afraid of, and that's one way to deal with it. But in doing that, we never actually truly face and confront and overcome our fears. So one of the most important things that we can do is to become aware. Just simply bringing things into awareness, into conscious awareness, is often sufficient to heal them, to purify them, to cleanse them, to transcend them. When we are under the influence of our emotions unconsciously, we're in a state of unconsciousness and sleep, in a state of ghafla, essentially in a state of slumber. And yet the discomfort rises to the surface. We feel it. There's discomfort coming from the unexplored regions of our being. It creates tension, discomfort, anxiety, worry, stress. We can keep distracting ourselves, we can keep ignoring it, we can keep suppressing it. But the path of the believer is to face it, to go into the darkness, to face the darkness, and to bring with you the light. And so Allah Almighty says in the Quran, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, وَقُلْ جَاءَ الْحَقِّ وَزَّهَقَ الْبَاطِلُ إِنَّ الْبَاطِلَ كَانَ زَهُوقًا. When truth comes, haqq, and what we're discussing is truth, light. When truth comes, batil, falsehood, is dispelled. Lo, batil, falsehood, is ever bound to perish. Darkness has no power except in the absence of light. Fear is darkness. It's a form of darkness. It's a manifestation of darkness. What is it requiring? It is requiring the light in our hearts to awaken, to be awakened, to be brought into the world. Without darkness, light cannot be known. And so Allah has allowed and willed darkness to exist so that the light in the heart of the believer can awaken and emerge in your heart.